Hey guys, look who is back. Kelly is back from beautiful, sunny, warm Costa Rica from the Rythmia Life Advancement Center, and she's changed. She has changed. So
I'm excited to be back.
Yeah, so Mom went down there. She was there for about a week and got back just about a week ago now. And yeah, we wanted just to kind of share, or Mom wanted to share a little bit about her experience, so we thought it'd be fun just to do a little Q&A for a couple minutes and yeah, just kind of chat about what you did down there, basically.
Well, it's funny
Yes.
how many people have asked, and they've read my blog. So if you haven't read my blog, you got to read it on kellyerin.com, and how they all kind of say the same thing. It's like, oh my gosh, I actually don't know if I could do it.
Yeah.
And
even still, I say I definitely could not do it. I'm a little bit scared. Doing ayahuasca. So for those of you guys that don't know, Rythmia Life Advancement Center is primarily based on doing ayahuasca, but I'm not going to talk. I'm going to let Kelly do all the talking. So what I just want to know with Mom is just basically you can share with us what you kind of did in a nutshell and what your biggest takeaway was as well.
So yeah, ayahuasca is primarily the main focus of this retreat center, and they call it plant medicine, and from the Amazon. And for those of you that are not familiar with ayahuasca, it's basically, yes, it's a plant that's found in the Amazon, but it's two plants that are mixed together, and it's the chemical reaction with these two plants mixed together that give you the side effect, which is the DMT. And that is something that our body emits all the time. We get it when we're born, and we experience it when we die, but between the birth and death of us and our soul, we lose connection to our soul. So ayahuasca is all about really reconnecting with your soul all over again. And we learn transformational breath work as well too. So you know, it really is a really cool place. There was about 75 of us, even 80. I'm not really quite sure of the exact number. And I guess my biggest takeaway, or should I say what I experienced first, was, you know, there was 3 ceremonies. I did the 3 out of 4 ceremonies. I didn't do the 4th one because the 3rd one I felt for me was really enough. I had experienced... It was very intense. Yeah. I called Erinn the night before the 4th one, and I'm like crying on the phone, and I'm in the bathroom of this retreat, and I'm like, I don't know if I should do it or not. You know, I needed someone from the outside world to say, hey, Mom, it's okay. You got this. Yeah. You know, you do what you need to do. And it was so cool to hear from you and hear your voice, because I had sort of immersed myself with this whole crazy culture, and you really you're totally on an inside world, like you're in a bubble. Yes. Yeah, you're in a bubble. That's what the whole crazy thing is that you're totally in a bubble. And then when we actually had left, that was the funny thing, is that the bubble was, we actually felt like we had gotten out of jail in a way. It was kind of that weird feeling that Ken and I had in a good way. So I experienced extraordinary darkness and craziness on this Wednesday evening of that 3rd ceremony, and I said to myself, you know, I don't want to do the 4th, and I felt I had had enough. And then what had really happened then on that 4th night when I didn't attend the ceremony, I'd spent that whole evening by myself, because Ken went the whole night. He was gone from 5:30 or 6 o'clock at night till about 9 o'clock the next morning doing the 4th ceremony. And so I had this time to myself to journal. I had still the energy on the property, you know, because I was still only about 100 feet or so away from the ayahuasca ceremony that was going on, right? So the energy was so powerful at the center, and it took really a couple days for myself really to assimilate, and after you're done with those my ceremonies that I did. But on the very, very final night when I did transformational breath work, for me that was a trigger. And I believe this in my heart, that what I had experienced with the ayahuasca and that sort of darkness that you could read about in the blog, and those dark corners of my soul that have been there, and you suppress them and you hold on to them, and I really experienced profound self-love. I really experienced so much love for the planet. I experienced so much gratitude that final night of leaving, and we were checking out the next day. I experienced this utter joy, and like I said, just love that was just poured through me. And I ended up having not like tears. I didn't have like tears like boo hoo, cry. It was just water started coming out of my eyes. It was crazy. Like my face was soaked, and I just kept on looking at everybody, and I had this like I was floating.
That's very, very, very cool.
I was like hovering, and it was just this really amazing experience. So what
was your biggest takeaway?
My biggest takeaway was I believe that we all shortchange ourselves by not having profound love for ourselves. Like we are our best friends, and we have to be our own best friends, because we can't be a best friend or a lover or even good friend, whatever kind of relationship with people on a solid level if we don't have it with ourselves first. Otherwise, it's completely superficial. It's not authentic. And I think that so many of us, and me included, you sort of live your life just staying busy, keeping distractions, and just, you're doing this and doing that, and you're flitting here and flitting there, and you're not digging deep into what really matters so much in this world.
Absolutely.
And what matters so much in this world is the connection we have with ourselves, with our soul, that we're living authentically, and that's where your power comes. And that really is my biggest takeaway, was stepping back and seeing my real value.
That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah,
and I think that
cool.
it's like, you're really truly the only person that can bring yourself happiness, and to really actually feel that and to live that, and then to now be able to carry that through in your day-to-day life is
and
another
share with
thing,
others, right?
Yeah, is to actually share it and live it every single day, right? To not get caught up in the craziness of life, and to actually really put yourself first and put your own happiness first. I think it's so important.
No one can give you your value.
Absolutely not.
All day long we can say, oh, look at me, get recognized, and you need to have this, and you get patted on the head for that. But the best person in the world to do that for you is I need to pat myself on the head.
Absolutely.
I need to give myself that value.
Totally.
And to get it from anybody else, and that includes what we get from social media, and like, oh, did you like this today? Like, how many likes are we going to get on this video today, right?
It's so
how many comments are we going to get? And that's what fortifies our life. That's nuts.
Yep.
So it's so not important. So I'm very grateful that I experienced this, and be it if you go to Rythmia or there are other centers and places out there to, I think, experience it. For myself, it was just a very unique thing. I'm very grateful I did it. And Rythmia is a very cool place to go to if you ever get a chance to go.
Yeah, you definitely have to check it out for sure. You can check them out on Facebook, on their website, and also on Mom's blog that she just wrote yesterday. And it just got posted yesterday. It's amazing, filled with basically her entire experience. So you have to go check it out. But thanks for sharing.
And we'll put the link here too on this video. So thanks, guys, and
we'll talk to you.
Thanks for being my great interviewer.
Oh, you're welcome.
I love this kid.
Anytime. Okay, bye guys, and check out Kelly's blog. She just wrote it, and it's awesome. And you'll learn everything you need to know about ayahuasca. Bye.
Bye.